There are voices, and then there is the voice. A voice that defines a moment. A voice that tells a story all on its own. Frank Sinatra had that voice. They called him Old Blue Eyes, and for a good reason. When you looked into his eyes, you felt like you saw his whole soul. But when you heard him sing, you felt like he saw yours. He wasn't just a singer, he was a phenomenon, a cultural force that shaped America for decades. His music became the soundtrack for so many lives, for first loves, for quiet heartbreaks, for moments of triumph, and for nights spent dreaming of a better tomorrow. Every great story has a beginning, and Frank Sinatra's started in Hoboken, New Jersey. He was born on December 12, 1915, to Italian immigrants. His father was a boxer and a firefighter, and his mother was a powerful local figure. Hoboken was a tough town, a place where you had to be strong to survive. Frank was a skinny kid, but he had a big dream. He decided he was going to be a singer after seeing Bing Crosby in a movie. He started singing in local clubs, any place that would have him, honing his craft and building his confidence one song at a time. Soon after, he was hired by the famous band leader Harry James, and then by the even more famous Tommy Dorsey. It was with Dorsey that Sinatra became a star. The crowds, especially the young women known as Bobby Soxers, went wild for him. When you think of Las Vegas in its golden age, you think of the Rat Pack. And at the center of it all was Frank Sinatra. The Rat Pack wasn't just a group of friends, it was a cultural moment. It was Frank, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., Peter Lawford, and Joey Bishop. They would perform at the Sands Hotel, and their shows, called The Summit, were the hottest ticket in the world. What made them so special? It was their chemistry. On stage, they were magic. They represented a kind of cool, sophisticated masculinity that was incredibly appealing. The Rat Pack defined the entire culture of Las Vegas. They made it the entertainment capital of the world. He famously refused to play at any hotel that wouldn't let Sammy Davis Jr., an African-American man, stay as a guest and enter through the front door. There are songs, and then there are anthems. My Way was Frank Sinatra's anthem. The song came to him late in his career, in 1969. It was originally a French pop song, but the lyrics were rewritten for him by the great songwriter Paul Anka. The song perfectly summed up his entire life and philosophy. For a man like Sinatra, who had seen incredible highs and devastating lows, these words were more than just lyrics. They were his biography. My Way became his signature song, the one everyone requested. He would often close his concerts with it, and it always brought the house down. Frank Sinatra's life was never just about the music. He was a man who walked in the corridors of power. In the 1940s, he was a vocal supporter of President Franklin D. Roosevelt and liberal causes. Later, he became a close friend and supporter of John F. Kennedy. He campaigned tirelessly for him, sang at his inaugural gala. His love life was just as famous and just as dramatic as his career. His first marriage was to his childhood sweetheart, Nancy Barbado. But his most famous and most turbulent relationship was with the stunning actress Ava Gardner. Their love story was a whirlwind of jealousy, heartbreak, and undeniable connection that haunted them both for the rest of their lives. Sinatra's temper was as legendary as his voice. He could be incredibly charming and generous one moment, and then erupt in a volcanic rage the next. Then there were the whispers, the persistent rumors about his connections to the mafia. The FBI kept a file on him that was thousands of pages long. Was he truly connected to organized crime? Or was he just a friend to people from all walks of life? The truth is likely somewhere in the middle. Frank Sinatra left us in 1998, but his presence is still felt everywhere. His music is timeless. Young artists today still study his technique, his phrasing, his unparalleled ability to tell a story in a 3-minute song. Artists from every genre, from rock stars like Bono to pop icons like Lady Gaga, have cited him as a major influence. His legacy is more than just his music or his movies. It's in the very idea of cool that he helped create. The sharp suits, the tilted fedora, the confident way he held a microphone. He represented a kind of adult sophistication that seems to be from another world. He was a grown-up. He had lived a life. In an age of fleeting internet fame, his enduring stardom feels even more remarkable. He built his legend brick by brick through sheer talent, hard work, and an unbreakable will. Ultimately, Frank Sinatra's legacy is one of resilience. He taught us that you can get knocked down and get back up again, stronger than before. He did it all, and he did it his way. That is the echo that continues to inspire us. The voice of Old Blue Eyes may be silent now, but the echo of his life, his music, and his unbreakable spirit will resonate forever. He was, and always will be, the chairman.
Okay. The gal who won you, she's run off and undone you. That great beginning has seen the final inning. I don't know what happened. It's all a crazy game. No more that old-time thrill, because you have been put through the mill, and never a new love will ever seem the same.